What's up YouTube, Geo here. Check out what I just got yesterday. The new Call of Duty Zombies comic book. I'm going to go through and do a quick overview of the comic, then go over a couple of the Easter eggs it has to offer. Starts off with our boy Richtofen being all nostalgic about all the mini worlds and souls that have been lost, broken, or forgotten because of this zombie apocalypse he's unleashed. Then he goes on to introduce our transit crew, Russman, Stuhlinger, Marlton, and Misty, and ends off with his famous quote, "I have been trying so very hard to do the right thing." Next it cuts to Misty just doing her thing getting headshots, when all of a sudden she gets attacked while looking for supplies, to be saved in the nick of time by Marlton's drone. She then heads back to their base of operations, where they spot none other than Russman on their surveillance. Hungry old Russman is out searching for some food when he runs straight into the undead, to be grabbed from behind by Stuhlinger. They run from the undead and blow them up with a cleverly placed claymore. As they're running, trying to make their escape, Stuhlinger is talking to the voice in his head. Then they go out on the balcony, then all of a sudden Stuhlinger gets tackled from above. He falls to the street, smashing the zombie beneath him, only to be surrounded once again. Somehow Russman gets down and finds a shotgun in the dumpster, and they start blasting away as they make their way down the street. They keep blasting away until they run out of ammo, then they start bashing and chopping the fuck out of the zombies. Once again, Marlton's drone saves the day, so Russman and Stuhlinger can make their way to the safe house. Misty lines up a shot on the Richtofen-looking zombie and fires. He dodges the bullet, and Misty says, "What the fuck?" The crew makes their way back into the safe house as it's being bombarded by the undead. The horde breaks through the door as the crew starts blasting away. Stuhlinger pleads with the voice in his head for help. A portal opens behind them and the crew barely escapes. And zombie Richtofen looks pretty pissed. Then the comic ends with a frame of the Nuketown loading screen. There was also 3 ciphers in the comic that ended up being solved on the first day it was released online. The first one was "Premise will fail," which we already know this. We're stuck in a loop, but how do we break out of the loop? The second cipher was "Its knowledge is a curse," which is probably referring to the Cronorium. We know that the curse survived, which is probably why we needed the transit crew's blood vials to survive Revelations. The third cipher turned out to be "The Keepers shall rise once more," but there's no mention of the Keepers in the transit crew's timeline, so when did the Keepers fall? Is it talking about Revelations? Will the key be opened again to free the Keepers? Maybe it's talking about the next Treyarch game. Then there's the Nuketown loading screen. It's actually a little different than the original. The gum wrapper is more torn on the side. I did some digging and found out the name on the wrapper could be Mictlantecuhtli, or however you say that, which is an Aztec god of the dead, which is depicted by a bony figure with his hands up. And there just so happens to be a figure with his hands up on the outside of the crater. Well, that's it for this one. I can't wait for the next comic to come out. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.